It is the weekend. I wish I had better news on the weather front, but you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is, yeah.
Well, it's exciting if you're a weather enthusiast because there's blowing dust in the air. So let's go out there now and see how it affects our air quality. The air quality is the worst it's been all year, actually today, just because of the blowing dust and haze that's out there. So we're at the orange category here in Salt Lake, Cache, Box Elder, and Weber counties this afternoon. But a weak weather system move in, not bringing us much of precipitation, but it is bringing the blowing dusty air all here for us. It should start to diminish and decrease in coverage in the next couple of hours. 57 degrees here in Salt Lake City, 56 in Ogden, and 57 in Provo. You can see the back end of some of the cloud cover here. And if you look at some of the cameras that are along I-80 in Northeast Nevada, it does actually start to clear out a little bit. So in the next few hours, our conditions should begin to improve, but we definitely have widespread cloud cover that's here. So gusty winds and dusty skies. So poor visibility here in Salt Lake City for the next couple of hours. Now tomorrow on Saturday, we'll start to see an increase in precipitation. That's especially going to be true in the afternoon. Sunday is the best day of the 2 days this weekend. For our forecast for the evening here, there's our haze and dust that's around, and then it's just going to be mostly cloudy. Temperatures dropping into the 40s for much of the evening, and then things will get better after that. We still have light winds here in northern Utah, 9 miles per hour in Salt Lake City, 7 miles per hour in St. George, and a little bit more wind in southeastern Utah with that frontal boundary moving through. You had some showers with that as well. So not a lot of widespread precipitation by any means, but we'll have more of that for tomorrow. Temperatures have been in the 50s for much of the day, a lot colder than yesterday where we hit about 78 degrees. So big difference. This is what it should feel like for high temperatures this late in the month of March. Our high temperature now in St. George, well, it was about 70, but now it's dropped down a little bit below that. So we've had a pretty nice day in southern Utah. There's no scattered showers around. You can see behind it, not too much happening. So we'll start to really pick up the precipitation tomorrow afternoon as that next frontal system comes in. So with that, we'll start to increase the precipitation in the afternoon. Mountain snow, valley rain, that's going to be the story. Wouldn't be surprised if we get some thunderstorms going with this tomorrow afternoon as well. And more clouds on Sunday. Not really much of a break here. Forecast snow totals this weekend not as impressive as the last couple of weekends, but generally around 4 to 8 inches at the top of the cottonwoods. Most mountain locations 3 to 6 inches. Places like Park City around 1 to 4 inches. But tomorrow will be a great day to get out there and still enjoy our ski season because it's still going on. So overnight, pretty quiet, just hazy out there and dusty. Temperature around 40 here in Salt Lake City and 46 in St. George. Tomorrow, southern Utah, you actually have a pretty decent day. Much of the precipitation is really going to be contained just north of I-70, we should say. Now, there'll be some scattered showers around south central Utah, but extreme southern Utah should be a pretty nice day. 70 in St. George tomorrow and 68 there in Moab. We'll only hit 50 here in Salt Lake City with that rain really moving in around late morning to the afternoon. 70s in southern Utah all weekend. Nice weather for you, and then it cools down again with our next system moving in on Tuesday. And for the Wasatch then, we've got our active weather on Saturday, a pretty quiet day Sunday, and then more precipitation will be moving into the forecast. So we definitely have a lot going on in the next week, and it keeps our temperatures down as well. So it looks like it's going to be some April showers as we get into the first part of the month. We'll be right back.